Along with all of this weather, some of us are feeling under the weather. Usually the flu peaks in February, but January can be especially bad with the fallout from holiday gatherings and students going back to school after the Christmas break.
Sometimes all it takes is for one person to get sick, and soon you can find your business short-staffed. Caitlin Yateman talked with a business owner who finds himself fighting the flu on two fronts. She joins us in the studio. Caitlin?
For many of us, this is how it works. You're feeling sick, you go see the doctor who gives you a couple of prescriptions, and next stop, the pharmacy. But what happens when your pharmacist is also feeling under the weather? During flu season, everyone is at risk of getting sick, including your local pharmacist. That can lead to a perfect storm. Short staffing at one of the busiest times of year. Chris Bonner, owner of Chris's Pharmacy, says that they just have to work through it.
If you're a pharmacy that's lucky enough to have a large enough staff and you can bring on the pharmacists that are well, if not, you just have to struggle through it, and depending on what you have, if it's flu or just a cold, you just show up for work. If it's COVID, then you're going to have to quarantine. We've been sick, but you just show up.
But some of those that don't have that extra staff have had to take extreme measures.
Some pharmacies have actually closed just because they didn't have the manpower. A couple of weeks ago, I only had 2 healthy employees. So it was me, 1 pharmacist, and 2 employees all week, and it was tough. It was very tough.
Bonner says one thing they do to stay on top of things is to plan in advance.
I always stock up late fall. I make sure I have plenty of Tamiflu on hand. You make sure you have all of the cough syrups and the remedies that you need. It's the same thing every year, so you're used to it.
In Columbus, telling your story, Caitlin Yateman, WCBI News. Bonner said this is one of the toughest flu seasons he has seen in some time, partly because of people having other conditions like COVID or RSV along with the flu.